Just a little simple high-low here. Nice job just breaking that defensively. I really like him. I think he's really come on and continuing to search for other receivers outside of Stephon Diggs. Matt Collins, he's on the outside, looking to get him back later on in the playoffs. But he's been doing fine for them and continues to make plays. 45 minutes coming in. Steps up, tight pocket, Rondo, it's a straight man. And he turns and spreads to the sideline. It's a 11 seconds. Outside of the range, Gonzalez is further along. Despite the challenges of deciding to pressure Green Bay, especially from the sprint formation, mentioned earlier, Dalvin Clark bringing this to the highest rates in the league. But let's see, the sprint formation is got to come close.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Bronco leading. Liking 18. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, top below 18. Let's go.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
they go right back to home. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
Let's go, let's go,
Goes
let's
to the
go.
hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, King, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Let's go.
Man in motion, headed right.
Back to 6. Hey.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
Look at my team.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
This is Allen on second. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown.
Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Here's Braden Arvison for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw here on first down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunk of yards and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That's bringing pressure, and they got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Third down, Jets into the dime.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to left wing 19.
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play
I gotta play my theme song,
I
brother.
don't know what just happened, bro.
Oh, bad, bro. Look what Trevor Dagan, it just failed.
Intercept came in slowly.
Oh, back toward it.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Check that. Check that.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to be driven out with a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Here's Hall once more. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
70, get the wolf. Ready.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. He does it.
My nigga ain't even moved.
Talk about. I'm glad the Nuggets made a game because the Nets was going to take these niggas out.
Love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner.
Nice, yeah. What's up, baby? Whoa, what you doing with that? Nah, give me that, because you slob all over it, you little sleeping beauty. Give me that. Let me see that. Give me that. You slobbed it up, player. You ain't getting that back.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Ready. Count.
They'll start the drive with Achan. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Achan again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
So now here's third and 5.
60 backwards. Here we go. Set. 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working now from the gun. He makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start with 2nd and 6. He completes it in traffic. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down.
Come on, take off.
Trying to pick it up here with A.J. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got first down here from the 36. He's dropping back to throw. He has room past the 25. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's A-Chan up the middle. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pass play now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Ready.
They're going for this. This finds its target. That's Taylor.
You could go for that 4th and 2 on your side of the field on his own 30.
On 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled
But
out. He's going to carry on.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams.
Boy.
let that motherfucker pump. Let that motherfucker pump that ball. So, yeah, Professor, tell him pump that ball. Damn. That's gonna suck. That shit fly away from us. My toe hurt like a motherfucker, bro. Damn.
Go to this crossing route concept. Sometimes 12 times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down.
The world's biggest airline can do for you, baby bro.
And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. It's H.A. on the inside here. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. That 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. 19 tight. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Dropping back to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready.
Motion the tight end over. left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Got it. Ready?
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They send the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36. Running this with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Completed here to Tolbert. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is Hall. He's got it in the red zone. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Receiver in motion, going left. They give on 2nd to Hall. He runs it across, touchdown! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, go!
They'll throw to start the drive. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Dolphins first.
Final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Andre Sisco. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw left side. Complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield front. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
H.A. and a first down carry. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. And here Elam getting there for the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Oh, man, it's Horn. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he's taken down at the 30. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. Here's Achan. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
60 Bison, 6, go!
Looking in the air here. Has it at the 7. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22.
Ready, set.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down give to Hall. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Mustang 92. 60 Vices. 60 Vices. Let's go. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Come on. Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out of the catch. That is a job well done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Crack all 80s.
Left side gets it up quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Iverson able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd 10.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down, looking for options. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Running behind center with Edwards. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds his back, Achan. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19, Tiger, 19. Viking, 18. Run straight in, watch your keys.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Devon Achan with the does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jason Sanders to
Ball
kick
is
off
set
the
up,
game.
and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. A couple yards short at the 23. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down.
He get mad because he never beat T-Mill. T-Mill be whooping his ass on OTS.
Space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This is Allen on the give. And they stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Allen on 3rd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready.
We've set it downs from 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready, set.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw.
You can move 2 people. You can move 2 people.
Stretch to begin the game, Brock. Finally, his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
19 Tiger.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
You can move 2 people. I'm saying you can move 2 people and switch to the 3rd person, but he can't move. Once you click on him, you got to stay.
Flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
70. 18, 5 in. Back to 60. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught out left. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kid, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football game.
He's a gadget. You can do whatever you want with him.
And throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Bronco 80. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
On first down, here comes Hall.
They got, I think it's 2 play sheets for gadget, but he can line up anywhere.
Offense in the free up here.
I'm talking about the any formation.
Yep.
They're going play action. Right side, this is going by Taylor. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So
You can sub the gadget in. When you can sub the gadget in, you can only put him at running back or wide receiver when you sub him in. Unless you have the play sheet for the gadget. He only can play running back and receiver. You can put him in anything you want. That's what the gadget's for on the game.
Okay.
I said that 4 weeks ago in the chat.
I must be dumb. I didn't understand that.
That's why Madden put it in the game. Niggas is being creative with their players. Especially niggas like DJ Moore, Debo Samuel.
Off-road in a Land Cruiser.
See him at running back.
Grand Highlander for a quick trip.
The Apple
Into
Lake.
the mountains.
During the final days of Toyotathon, lease the fun-to-drive
They
Corolla
know
for
that
just
was on
$179 a month, or lease the all-hybrid Camry with all-wheel drive for just $289 a month.
Toyotathon ends January 5th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Everyone knows New York City is the capital of nightlife. And like
no threat of a return. They're going to spark the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
we've got great jazz, the hottest trend, and of course you know we'll have some fun. Weeknights at 11, move up.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's taken in by Horn. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Miami. Offense up to the line fast. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Jets' 7-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gas. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
This is Allen on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
It's Allen again. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Oh, they nearly got to that one, but it's away. Not a great effort, though. And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And the Jets come up with a football that should just about ice this game. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper.